Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix. Now a 2 by 2 matrix is also called a square matrix, okay? So if we're given a problem like this, find the inverse of a matrix P. Now firstly, to get the inverse of a matrix, this is how we denote it. So say inverse of matrix P, right? P like raised to power minus 1, okay, is given as 1 over the determinant of P, okay? Then for a square matrix, we multiply that by, of course, we have to swap. So just take note of what I'm going to do now. We are going to switch the 4 and 3. So this is going to be 3 and 4 whilst making the other sides negative. So this is going to be negative 2 and negative 5. Okay, so that is how we get the inverse of matrices. So this is, first of all, what's the determinant of P? So I'm going to pick the determinant of P to give me, to get the determinant of P is simply 4 times 3 minus 2 times 5. So 4 times 3 is 12, 2 times 5 is 10, and that gives me 2. So the inverse of P is simply this. Now 1 over 2 into brackets 3 minus 2 minus 5, then 4. Okay, so we can then decide to break whatever we have, because this simply means that 2 is going to have to divide everything we've got here. So it's going to be 3 over 2 here. This is going to be minus 1. This is going to be minus 5 over 2, while this is going to be 2. So this is the inverse of the matrix P. This is the inverse of the matrix P. I believe this is very clear to us. Please take note of what you do. Now, this is the formula. Okay, let me also try to explain something here. Let's say you were given matrix A to be A, B, C, D. Now, to get the inverse of A, all you simply need to do is to say 1 divided by the determinant of A. Okay, then you multiply it by, we're going to have to flip D and A. So look at it, D and A I flipped, and then I negated C and B. That's all. So this is inverse of A, 1 over the determinant multiplied by this. Okay, so that's just it. Very, very simple. We have another problem before us. Let's quickly look at this other problem. The question says, find the determinant of, find the inverse, of matrix Y. To look for the inverse of matrix Y is also very simple. Y, this is going to be, remember, 1 over the determinant of Y multiplied by the flipped arrangement. So this is going to be 4 here. This is going to be minus 3 here. Then I negate these ones here. So please take note of that. It's just very simple. Now let's get the determinant of Y first of all. This is Y, remember. So the determinant of Y is going to be minus 3 times 4 minus 2 times 1. And this is going to give me minus 12 minus 2. So minus 12 minus 2 gives me minus 14. So the inverse of Y is 1 over 14 multiplied by 4 minus 1 minus 3 minus 2. These elements, now remember, I'm going to have to divide by that. So in dividing, this is going to reduce to 2. Of course, 4 divided by 14 is going to break down to 2 over 7 Well, this is going to be minus 1 over 14. This is going to be minus 1 over 7. This is going to be minus 3 over 14. So this is the inverse of the given matrix Y. So I hope you understand now how to solve for the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, so in the next video we're going to be talking about the inverse of a 3 by 3 matrix. See you in the next video.